everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashani and I'm looking pretty rough because it's really early in the morning because I wanted to share what I eat in a day with you. So let's get into it. So I'm sure like a lot of people, I'm starting my morning off with a cup of coffee. I'm using a stovetop coffee maker and I'm using the red brick coffee from Square Mile, which I get in London and I absolutely love and can't bear to be without. So for breakfast, I'm making oats. It's one of my absolute favourite breakfasts, especially in the winter, just because it's so comforting. But if I don't have time, I'd opt for a smoothie. I've actually made a video of my favourite smoothies that I make a lot, so I'll link that in the description box below if you want to check them out. My absolute secret ingredient for amazing oats is sweet ground cinnamon. It just elevates the flavour so much without adding any additional calories. My favourite part of making oats is the toppings, and I love experimenting with lots of different types of ingredients. So today I've gone for strawberries, blueberries and some peanut butter. If you've not tried the Manny Life peanut butter, you have to absolutely try and get your hands on it because it's the best peanut butter ever. So I'm one of those weird people that goes for iced coffee over hot coffee any day. So with breakfast done, I'm moving on to making my lunch. Usually I try and make this the night before, but it really depends on what I'm doing, so I don't always get round to it. If I'm not taking leftovers, I'll usually make a really quick and easy salad, just because it's so easy to just assemble everything together. So I don't really have a set salad that I make, it just really depends on what I'm feeling on the day and what salad stuff I have in the fridge. Today I'm going for a mix of cucumbers, radish, cherry tomatoes, lettuce, beetroot and some parsley. So I usually start out by just sticking everything in my lunchbox just so I know that it will fit, and then afterwards I'd give it a mix in my mixing bowl. Today, because I was so distracted with filming, I forgot to actually season it while I was mixing it, so I seasoned it on top, which is not ideal obviously. With my lunch done, it's off to work. So when I get into work, I have another coffee, and usually that's it for me for coffee for the rest of the day. Typically I'd have my lunch around 1:30 or 2 o'clock just because the oats fill me up so much that I'm really not that hungry before then. I'm usually not a snacker, but if I am feeling peckish, I'd go for crisp bread with hummus. With the day done, it's time to go home. Hi guys, so I'm back home. It's been a really long day. I've taken my makeup off and I just feel really tired and not really fussed to make something overly complicated, but I still want something healthy for dinner. So I'm going to show you a recipe that I make pretty often, at least once a week, let's say, during the week, just because it's so fuss free. So I hope you like it. I'm making a bulgur wheat salad for dinner. Not only is it delicious, it's just really quick and easy to do. It's got very little prep time, and that's why it's one of my go-to meals. Like, it's on my weekly rotation of meals because it just tastes so good for a minimal amount of effort. So I have a question for you guys. Do you wash your onions? I showed this footage when I was editing it to a friend and he started laughing at me because I washed my onions. I guess they have skins and it's kind of the same as washing orange segments, which you wouldn't really do. So he just found it really hilarious that I was washing my onions. So if you wash your onions too, please let me know in the comments section below. If you agree with my friend and think it's really weird too, let me know as well, because it's not something I really ever thought about, and it's just really funny to think like, this is really normal to me, but not so normal to others. For your onions, don't worry about chopping them really finely. Cutting them in quarters is perfectly fine and is best for this recipe. I like to season my veggies with salt, pepper and chili flakes, but you can really do anything you want with this, so maybe go with more of a herby flavour. Once I've properly mixed it, I'm going to stick it in the oven for about half an hour. To bring out a really lovely toasty flavour in the bulgur wheat, I'm going to put on the heat and just let the bulgur wheat sit there for a minute or two, but don't leave it too long because it will burn. I've put in 1 stock cube to cook in with my bulgur wheat. I put in my boiling water gradually just as the bulgur wheat's soaking it up so it doesn't get overly soggy. pack in more veggies, I'm adding in frozen peas. You can really vary the quantity depending on your taste for peas. I quite like them, so I'm adding in quite a bit. To liven up the bulgur wheat, I'm adding in the juice of half a lemon, and it complements the peas amazingly. Next, I'm wilting in some baby spinach. To add some freshness, I'm adding in mint. So you could totally skip this, it's just nice to have if you've got some mint around. I'm just giving my veggies a quick check in the oven. I like to pop some of the tomatoes so the juices come out. So to finish off the dish, I'm going to crumble on some feta. It gives a really good contrast to the tomatoes and the onions. So now I'm just taking my water. It's funny, I drink about 3 litres of water a day, and this is probably the only time I've actually caught it on camera. So it's been one of those days where I feel like I deserve a treat and I'm going in for the Haagen-Dazs. So guys, this is what I eat in a day and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!